So modern flat screens work fine for modern gaming, which I sometimes do, but they look pretty rough when trying to play 240p retro games without an expensive upscaling device like a Retrotink. My personal retro gaming philosophy is that old CRTs get the job done. They're usually cheap or free, nostalgic, and overall more convenient. In this video, I wanted to show just how night and day the same gameplay looks on a cheap modern Walmart flat screen compared to an old high-end CRT from the late 1980s. Now, there are several external device solutions to make flat screens look better, but the average gaming consumer is oblivious to that. To showcase an artificial experience, I'm using a $25 AtGames plug-and-play emulator for the Genesis games. It works for both TVs, but it felt more appropriate to use on the flat screen. First, I ran Streets of Rage 1 on the TCL Roku flat screen through the plug-and-play emulator on a composite video plug. One thing you'll see is that all the CRT quirks are completely gone. Concepts like convergence, scan lines, linearity, they don't exist in the same way on a flat screen. But what you do have left is basically a blurry, pixelated mess with a lot of input lag. It basically makes the game unplayable if you use one of these for platformers or maybe fighting games. I picked up this late 1980s RCA Colortrak 2000 for free locally, and I always have to stop and admire the design of that nice wood grain finish. This TV was considered high-end for the time because it actually supports S-Video and video stereo outputs. The Thomson shadowmask tube provides rich colors and a very clear but softer picture. This was how most of us remember gaming and TV shows from the old days. This wooden wheelie cart was something I grabbed off a curb on trash day from a local school. This is exactly what a TV like this would have sat on at the time, so it just felt very fitting to me. Streets of Rage really shines on the Colortrak 2000. I actually never played this game as a kid because I never really owned a Genesis until maybe the last 5 years. But trying to play this on a flat screen was a big fail on my part until I came to learn about the CRT options. I also remember just how differently things used to look as a kid. So flat screens have a great purpose in the gaming world. The digital display is what modern games were intended to be played on. I normally use the flat screen for all of my Xbox 360 and PS4 gaming. But a CRT, especially a higher end set from the 80s, it just blew me away with how vibrant, rich, and just natural feeling the retro gaming was. Simply put, it works better because it's exactly what we used at the time. Thanks for watching. Until next time.